I'm rolling with FD.
I am rolling with FD.
I'm rolling with FD.
I'm rolling with FD, baby.
We are rolling with FD.
I'm rolling with FD.
We got alphas and bros in the house.
That's right.
Peace out, my brother.
Woo! I'm rolling with the F to the D.
Learn something new every day when you're rolling with FD.
We are rolling with FD, baby.
I roll with one person, and that's FD.
I'm rolling with FD, baby.
You gotta love it, man.
Hey, Renee, who you rolling with?
Rolling with FD.
Hey, Matt.
Rolling with FD.
You don't have to ask. I'm rolling with FD.
My man, C. Bless. Who you rolling with?
I'm rolling with FD.
I'm rolling with FD.
That's how you just rolling, right? That's the whole thing, right? You roll with it.
I'm rolling with FD.
Manny and Jeremy, who you rolling with?
We're rolling with FD. We don't want to get our asses kicked.
My man, Dan, the card man. I appreciate you, dog. You gotta let the people know who you rolling with.
Well, obviously I'm rolling with FD.
I'm rolling with FD, baby.
Jason Cardboard is rolling with FD.
Rolling with FD.
Big Jon. What's going on, man? What's happening?
Nothing much.
We're watching Miami get destroyed right now.
Yeah, but it's the modern NBA. They can make a comeback and make it a game. 20 points ain't 20 points no more.
Speak on that. The modern NBA. So what's going on with the Golden State Warriors, man?
I don't know. You tell me what's up. They were up.
I'm seeing something. You tell me if I'm wrong. Both nights, San Antonio, and then last night, who did they play?
I don't even know.
Brooklyn. Both nights, you sit Curry down, and when you bring him back, they're losing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking Steve Kerr is trying to force the team to not depend on Curry and just see where they're at right now, while they have the number one seed. What can you do when this man goes sit down?
Well, he's got to shorten that rotation up. You know, you can't play 12 every night.
So you got to shorten up, and Curry right now is playing 27 minutes a night.
Mm-hmm.
That's the lowest he's played since his third year.
30, 40. I mean, it's good. So this is what Phil used to do beginning of the other year, where you were resting your star players.
Yep.
Before, instead of sitting out 4 games, they still getting their reps in, they still playing.
Yep.
But they're not sitting out 4 games, 26 minutes,
And I think this actually started in the Olympics, because you remember the first 3-4 games, Curry played limited minutes. And when he was out there, he was setting pick and roll, stuff like that. He wasn't really even shooting the rock.
It also could be because he played in the Olympics. A lot of wear and tear, extra time playing. So,
but that's what I think that is. I think that's who's going to step up out here.
Also, trade pieces.
What's that?
Trade pieces. Let's see what you got. See what's out there. See if we can gain some interest on them. Moses Mosley.
There's an evaluation period going on.
We know everybody wants Kuminga. We know that's a piece that people will trade for. But what else? Like, does value down the bottom of that roster? The
only person that's young in the game that I'm not moving is Moses Moody.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon P. See you later, bro. Jonathan Kuminga. See you later, bro. If I'm going to go out, let me say this. If I'm going to go out and get some real talent, some real deal talent, other than that, then people got to say. You a little blurry over there, man?
I got blurry. Let me see if I can.
Because you weren't that blurry when we first Big Jon's going for it. There you go. What'd you get, man? What'd you go get?
So now wipe the camera off.
Oh well, it got clean.
That's all. it's hard to say, right? They're in a position where they have assets to make a trade.
Who would you move, Big Jon? Big Jon, you're the GM. Who you moving?
Wiggins. If I'm moving,
You gonna move? Hold up. You gonna move? Go ahead. Let me not interrupt. Go ahead.
If I'm moving a piece, I think the pieces start with Wiggs because I'm probably bringing another wing in, right? So I think Wiggs got to be one of the pieces to move for money and for play style, right? Because if I'm going after, so let's say if we're going after Giannis, I don't think you can have a lineup of Draymond, Giannis, Steph, Wiggs, and whoever you put at center.
Why can't you have that? That's championship DNA right there. Everybody his name, that gets me hyped. Why can't we have that?
Because you got 3 non-shooters on the floor at once, for real.
Hold up, let's go through them. You got Giannis. Who else?
So you got whoever you got at center. So
Yeah.
that's it. Draymond, Giannis, Wiggins, and Curry at the same time. You only have 2 shooters.
That's all you need.
I think it's bad spacing.
That's championship team right there. If you get Draymond with Giannis, you can cancel Christmas, man.
Listen, they said that when you got Bill, Booker, and KD together. Said that when you had James Harden, Kyrie, and KD together.
Hold up. You saw what was the first one? You said they said that when we got KD there.
Phoenix. They said that with KD, Booker, Bill.
Oh, no, this ain't Phoenix. This has nothing to do with Booker. People like Booker and Bill, they're not getting anything done on championship level. They don't play like that.
I think play styles matter. I think just how you play matter.
So you don't think Draymond can play with Giannis?
I don't think Draymond, Giannis, and Steph can play together cohesively as a unit together. I don't think.
Oh, wow. So, Big Jon, I think that's a team right there that wins 2-3 championships.
I think in theory, yeah. But I think so if they came together summertime, yeah. You got middle of the season, I don't think that gives you a championship this year. You make that middle of the season. I think if they come together summertime.
So who are they picking up at trade deadline that would be cohesive to with Draymond and Steph and Wiggs on the court to go get it?
Honestly, I don't think from what they've shown, I don't think they need a big piece. Right? I think
they need a big piece?
Not to go after this year, no. Because with Hill coming off the bench, you have the extra shooting you need and you have the spacing. Right? You have Wiggins for the extra defense. Steph's playing good defense, Draymond's playing good defense. You have Looney down there. So, if you're going to get somebody in season, you're going to have to get a big man who can give you 15 and 10 a night.
Who is that?
That's available? That's the problem.
Doesn't exist.
There isn't one.
No.
Not that's available.
I don't think there's anyone in the league that fits that system that's going to get after that thing. I don't know who that could be. I don't think that person exists in modern day basketball.
Not as a 5, man. Now, if you go out to Embiid, you're gonna have to give up Kuminga.
Yeah, give up everybody.
No, I'm saying Kuminga, Wiggins, 2 first rounds.
I don't think you have to give up Wiggs.
Money. Got to make the money work.
No, the money will work. I don't think you got to give up Wiggs.
For the money? What's his contract?
Yeah, his contract is not crazy.
Yeah, but I think he's the highest left outside of Draymond and Curry. So that's what I would do.
I mean, you got to get, Buddy Hill. Buddy Hill is making $7 million a year.
Yeah.
7.5, something like that.
I think they should stay pat until the very last minute, and let's see what's out there. Because somebody's going to be desperate, and somebody's going to be disgruntled. There's a force move.
Yeah.
I think you're good enough to where they probably, even if they go on a losing streak, as long as Curry doesn't get hurt for too long, right now by All-Star break, their lowest is the 3 seed, maybe a 4 seed.
I don't disagree with that. Yeah.
I don't see them falling 6 and in bubble territory. So if somebody gets disgruntled, somebody gets hurt, and they need to make a move to make a playoff push, and they need a Kuminga to make that playoff push. You know, if Brooklyn want to continue this rebuild, I'm like, hey, let's get rid of some veterans and go after Kuminga and get another young person there. I think there's moves to be made. You know, the Bulls get ready to blow it up.
You don't want anybody from the Bulls. You want from
you would take Kobe White as a backup point guard over B-Pod?
No need Kobe White.
I ain't say you need him. You wouldn't take him over Brandon Brzezinski?
No, I would go get Dante DiVincenzo. I wouldn't. Nope. I need somebody.
You have your own Dante DiVincenzo. You have GP3. They do the same thing.
Oh, they don't do the exact same thing. They don't do the exact same thing. I would get somebody that knows my system. I'm not trying to teach him anything. All we worry about is playing basketball.
Yeah, I mean, you have that player in GP3, in my opinion. He can play defense. He's a streaky shooter.
So you think GPT doesn't shoot the 3 like DiVincenzo?
I say he's streaky. He's streaky, but he's gonna give you what you need to play defense. So
bigger cars cause him a problem.
They both can pick up 94 feet.
Mm-hmm. I'm just looking at Kuminga right now. I heard a lot of stuff in the offseason. But this guy was about to do this and do that. And his minutes are down.
The whole team minutes are down.
Because they're playing 12?
They're playing 12. They're not playing 8. 8 and 9, they're playing 12.
Who's the 2 you take out?
The 2 I take out?
Mm-hmm. Oh, look, let me pull up Golden State's roster.
I mean, you're going to end up sacrificing Moody and GP3 minutes, I think.
That sounds about right. Sounds right.
Because you're gonna want Hield, Wiggins, Kuminga, Draymond, and Steph Curry rotation as much as possible.
So what about your boy slow motion, Cal Anderson?
Another one you can take minutes from.
Yeah, I think his minutes.
I mean, again, solid pickup, got a good 3-point shooter, but I think he can come in cold later.
Well, Melton's out.
Yep.
Some of these guys already don't play. I think Waters needs more minutes.
You still playing TJD, Trace Jackson Davis.
Davis I'll say with Loom.
Yeah, him and Loom. So him, Loom, and Drake and Draymond are your big man, are your centers basically.
Mm-hmm.
Melton minutes can go. He's injured now.
Yeah, I think Moody. I would say hopefully Moody is on top of the list of still getting on the court.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Brandon and Cal Anderson have to slide back a little bit. Then Gary Payton will probably be in that mix. But that's going to be something next time you need him.
If you get DiVincenzo and you're going to end up okay, you know what? If it means Moody gets more playing time, I would give up GPT for DiVincenzo.
No, I get Brandon Brzezinski off this thing. No, I'm going a totally different way. What's my man?
What is he have like 7 points a game?
7 points a game.
7 points, and he's starting, right?
Yeah, I think some. Yeah,
7 points a game.
Really?
You put DiVincenzo in the starting lineup, keep Hill coming off the bench?
I will keep DiVincenzo will be my guy. Some nights he starts and some nights he's off the bench. But Brandon had it at the end of the day, man. No hating on this guy. He has to shoot better.
Yeah.
He has to shoot better. Let me see if I can get some See if I can get a comparison up of these guys. Little stat head. See if I can get some stat head pop.
Chat, I know we're gonna talk basketball, and since he want to look up his Warriors, I gotta look up my Bulls. Let's just see.
Oh shit! Get the basketball, people.
Oh, Chicago's beating the brakes off of Washington tonight.
Well, you know Washington, man. It's that team that you beat the brakes off of. Well, what's the score?
125 to 101.
Yeah, that's what they.
A minute and a half to go.
I'm happy for them. So what we need to do against that team.
You got to get right. Yeah, it's been real foolish tonight.
I think Jimmy has 20 points.
Back to a 7-point game.
It is.
The amount of threes that's been shot, the NBA, you're never out of a game because teams that shouldn't be shooting 53s are going to shoot you back into the game.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 5-point game. They were just down 20 to start this quarter. And they were playing bad defense. You know, don't get talked enough about how good of a coach Spo is.
Oh, he's a great coach. I remember when he wasn't, but that's anybody. When he first started his job, LeBron wanted to get him fired. Look at these guys. Dante is leading in every category almost. Hey, at least 60%.
Was it 10 points a game? A little less in rebounds. Still a game. Again.
I tell you, when he went to Minnesota, I didn't see him playing with Anthony Edwards.
I still don't see him playing. He's not happy about that trade.
No, he's like PJ Tucker coming to the Clippers. They still can't move that guy somewhere.
No,
and Russ is already gone.
Who? Westbrook?
Yeah, maybe he came with Westbrook.
Yeah.
They still can't move that guy. Yeah, Brandon, what is he shooting here? He's 63% on the free throw line, bro. That's not going to work. 35% from the three. But we'll see.
They free, man. They're free.
One positive is that Kerr believes in him.
Yeah. So he's going to get chances.
Yeah, we'll see. Hero 3, rolling with FD. Thank you for being here. Hero, thank you for your support. Did I ask you if you see Curry winning number 5? And if he does, what does that mean?
He wins number 5. That should securely put him in everybody's top 5 all time.
No higher than that.
I don't think if he wins 5.
No top 3.
I don't think. Who do you take out of the public? All right. So
who's in your top 5?
Jordan, Kobe.
Oh, Kobe's in your top 5?
Yeah, Kobe's in my top 5.
Top 5.
Jordan, Kobe, Bron, who I've seen play.
Oh, you got Bron in top 3?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got him 11. Go ahead.
I got him. I've seen him play. What I've seen play. All right.
It's all good.
Historically, put Magic in there.
Magic top 5. Okay.
I'll put Magic in there. 5 would probably be.
Don't forget you got Bill Russell,
Probably Bill Russell.
Okay.
Probably Bill Russell or Will. Like if I'm being realistic, I still want to give people like Oscar Robertson some credit.
Big O, baby.
Yeah, Big O.
I love that man. Go ahead. All right. I respect it.
James, what's his name? From the Lakers. James Worthy. I love James Worthy's story.
Okay.
You first couple years didn't have a rim, so you just practice rebounding every day. Right?
And he played like that.
Practice rebounding.
Like he was ready to clean glass daily.
Mm-hmm. But if you're gonna go top 5, I probably put those 5. So besides Jordan being number 1.
So who is Curry with 5 rings? Who is Curry kicking out? Bill Russell, Matt Johnson, probably Matt Johnson.
Kicking out Johnson. Probably kicking out Johnson and Bill Russell, 1 or 2.
So then, would he be your best point of all time? Or is he already there?
His best point of all time, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I respect it.
Like, see, then you don't have Shaq, so Shaq can probably be 6, 7. You got to put Shaq in there in the top 10. Like, just people I've seen play. Like, so.
But let me just ask this question, and this is I'm not coming at you or anything. But why do people put that caveat, that asterisk in there? Who I've seen play. Why do people do that? We have the most technology today, the most video footage right at our fingertips. We can do anything we want to see something.
You seen? Have you seen the Dr. J's 100-point game yet? I mean, have you seen the 100-point game yet?
It's a 100-point game.
Wilt's 100-point game. Have you seen that yet?
No, they don't have any film. They don't have any film of that.
Yeah. But that's why.
But do you need to see that to know that man scored 100 points?
Yeah.
You need to see that?
That is one of those. Yeah.
Big Jon, you don't really need to see that.
Hey, listen, hyperbole.
You think that's 100 points of hyperbole?
Man, hyperbole.
I respect it.
What? Let me see this. Can we get a clip of the stat sheet from the paper the next day or something?
Oh, so you think it's like? So you think it's like?
I think he's. Man, he scored like 100 points. He scored like 100 points. He was just doing this and doing that, and you put 10, you put 100 on 10 enough times, it becomes true. Especially when you
I've never heard. I've heard conspiracies on other things, but I've never heard that Wilt may not have scored 100.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying he didn't score 100, but it's story.
Did you ever see the tape of Wilt running and jumping hurdles?
Yeah, I see.
Okay.
Anybody did it. He did it in that time. You put this construct of the time he played in. It's quite possible that he scored 100-point game. They played in multiple overtimes. There was no 3-pointers. He was the tallest person. So, but there's no. We don't hear about his other teammates on that team when he scored 100. How many points they averaged? All we hear about is Wilt. We don't know who Jonathan Roman or just making up names. It could have been his teammates back then. Bob Walters. Don't know what they scored. They averaged back then. All we know is Wilt. Then came, Bill Russell, Kareem.
Yeah, I've never heard that one. Okay, so here we go right now. I just found some data for you.
Yeah. Who's his teammates back then?
I just want to pull up a little data. Hold on, man. Got that scorecard for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Will had 100. Tom Mashiri had 16. Paul Arison had 16. Guy Rodgers had 11. Al Adels, I've heard of him, had 17 at 169. Then he played against Richie Guerin, Cleveland Buckner, Willie Knowles.
I've heard of none of those people.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure there are people in the league that's playing today that people won't even know anything about in 50 years.
No, I agree. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying that's one crazy stat line. 36 for 63, 32 free throw attempts.
It's people putting up darn near 63 shots today, and that's one point. They're not grabbing 25 rebounds. Yeah.
Okay, so let me see. How did he get to the free throw line 32 times? How many fouls we got? 5, 10, 16, 21, 25, 30. So 32 fouls. Okay, so I can see him getting to the 32 fouls. Okay. Probably a good 16 of them on Will. Okay, I can see him getting them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's balling, man.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is the first time I've ever looked at this scorecard. I knew it exists because I heard people talk about it. That's why I pulled it up. But it's the first time I actually looked at it.
Yeah.
But you got 102 assists, 25 rebounds. Yeah, the day, man. He played 48 minutes. Mm-hmm. This game didn't go in overtime.
So what's up with all these 40 and 50-point games and we losing?
You know, that's the NBA today. That was last year. And everybody that does all this scoring, they don't go to the playoffs and do anything. That's why I never get excited about it.
We got 50-point games and taking L's.
Yeah, and your boy is leading that stat. You know your boy is scoring points and, you know.
Yeah, LaMelo is scoring points, and I know we were going to get here and you were going to.
Yeah, you can't avoid this. Dude, when you see that glacier out there and you start turning your boat and you still know you're going to run into it. Yeah, it doesn't stop. This guy will score points till the cows come home. He'll put up crazy circus shots. Like the other day, he scored 50. He was about to go out of bounds and shot a shot that no one would recommend, but it went in.
He is doing his best Andrew Reese comparison, right? Because he's hunting these points. He was hunting 50 points that game.
Yes, that's what he's going to do. But they're not going to win. And look at Brandon Miller.
Who's having a good season?
Yeah. He's having a good season. Check your boy out, though. I mean, I still say he's going to take over this team. Check this guy out. He's up to almost 20 points a game. He's shooting 41% right now, 37 from the three. He needs to improve that three-point shot, but that'll happen over time. His three is almost the same as it was last year.
Mm-hmm.
He's almost shooting the same way as he was last year.
No.
They gotta get some defense on that team.
So while we at it, let's just get the regular stuff out the way. Your boy Zion injured. Let me get my back tied. Let me get this big tied on my back while I'm out because I can't carry a franchise.
Hold up. Don't tell me. Please don't tell me that he went and got a back tattoo.
Yes. I didn't say that to you?
No.
He's got a big back tattoo. Out injured.
Well, you remember the year he was out injured with a hamstring? And he came to the All-Star game and was on his feet for 3 hours walking around in practice. This guy, I wish him the best, man. He's searching for something, dog.
So he fired his agent because they couldn't get him to New York.
Yeah, I heard that. So why does he want to be in New York?
I don't know why. I don't understand who told him he should be in New York. Why he should be in New York? My I don't understand why he didn't realize New York couldn't happen. They traded Randall to make a room for him. You and Randall are the same player.
What is this?
A demon, monster, something? I don't know.
And does this bro? Remember we saw all those articles about him being in shape.
Mm-hmm.
Does this bro look like the same articles that we saw?
Listen, round is a shape. Okay.
You know that stuff was Photoshop, right?
Yeah. Hey, round is a shape, and I'm proud of my round shape. So I just don't play basketball for a professional.
But he does.
Mm-hmm.
Big Jon, what is this?
But back to him trying New York. Were they supposed to manipulate the draft so New York got the first pick? And then was New Orleans supposed to give him up to go for RJ Barrett over him? And then subsequently, didn't he sign an extension with them?
Yes.
So if you want
for $200 some million.
So if you wanted to go to New York, why you sign an extension? Why did you become a free agent so you can sign up yourself? They traded Julius Randle to make room for you. Julius Randle's a better player than you, and y'all played the same position and similar styles at that time.
Now, hold up. Let's go back to the tattoo. Let's go in between. Now, remember last year, he got a chest tattoo.
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead. Keep going.
So I just don't understand why, in his camp's mind, his agents are supposed to figure out a way to get him to New York and get it specifically.
I wish this dude the best. We both know how this is going to end. We both know how this is going to end.
Out the league in 5, 10 years after that, broke. More than likely.
But Big Jon, just look at this dude. This dude look like he getting after them in the offseason. Does this dude, you seen Steph, you seen LeBron James, you seen KD, you seen all these dudes with no shirt on.
Mm-hmm. He got gas. So he had a few gumbo, got a little gas. You look gumbo, you saw him poke out a little bit.
This dude blows me away. Wow. I did not know this.
That was
I was kind of busy over the weekend, but I did not know this. This further solidifies, and up top, he has Mount Zion on his back.
Mm-hmm.
You see Mount Zion here? And then underneath, I don't know, what is this? The devil? This is it's a Joker face? Is it
I'm not sure.
So look at this. Zion Williamson gets roasted on the internet for looking fat. But what happened to the video of him being? It's all Photoshop. I knew that at the time, bro. Like, there's no way a professional athlete is hitting the gym in one off season and putting all this muscle on. And I wish him the best. It's sad to me. Man, I'm watching what I'm eating, Big Jon. I'm trying to go for walks, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I make sure I only drink water. When I go out to eat, I drink unsweet iced tea. I'm watching how much sugar am I putting in my body. I don't eat rice anymore. I don't eat bread anymore. I'm doing more, dog, than Zion Williamson is doing.
I'm gonna eat my potato.
I don't eat white potatoes. And if I eat a French fries off somebody else's plate, I try to get like 2 or 3 down. Now I'm done.
I don't know, man. I wish him and Bash. I hope that there's somebody financially sound and financially trustworthy that's securing his financial future.
I can only hope, Big Jon.
I can only hope.
Because last year when he re-signed, New Orleans put a little stipulation in there that we can, I think your body fat percentage has to be a certain place, your weight has to be a certain place, and we're open to trading him.
And cutting him. There you
go. Cut was the word.
He has to play. His contract is only guaranteed up to so much as playing time and since like he played 50%. His thing is like 40% guaranteed. So it's a shame that you have to have incentives about playing time as what's supposed to be the franchise player.
Yeah.
That's equivalent to Kyler Murray having incentives about him watching videos and studying. Like, this shouldn't be the problem. All right, so we got New Orleans out the way. Your boy, you want to go your boy Luka?
Did you hear about Murray? Said his mom had a stroke.
Who?
DeJounte Murray.
Mom had a stroke?
Mom had a stroke.
Hope she's all right.
That's what I'm saying. Hope she's all right. And I think he came back, but he's going to take a few more days.
Yeah.
I think he was trying to come back early because Zion's out. He won't say that, though.
Yeah. How's B.I. playing?
I think my gut tells me average B.I. basketball. I don't know if he knows another level.
Too cool.
I don't know if he's averaging 22 a game. See what he's done over there.
B.I. is the Michael Jordan of Kelly Ombres.
He's the what?
The Michael Jordan of Kelly Ombre.
Oh, I can see that. I can see what you're saying. He's right in the scope of what he's been doing, man. He's playing in his zone. These numbers look the exact same. He's not doing anything that. You know he would. He's not gonna.
He's a trade. He's a trade potential. 20 points.
I think he's overvalued, though. You're talking about what he's getting paid. I think he's overvalued.
Well, he wants a max contract. That's the problem. He got that Patrick Williams syndrome.
Hey, you have to speak up for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But does this young man really think he's going to get a max contract?
That's what he wants.
That's like your boy Patrick. Patrick Williams.
So would you take Brandon Ingram or Cam Thomas?
They're in the same boat paddling. They're in the same boat paddling. Cam Thomas is a straight up offensive player.
Mm-hmm.
Did I ever tell you the story about? I put up something last year on Instagram talking about him being a offensive player and he's played defense. You know, he responded with some great smiling faces, like he was laughing. But those are the same guys. Probably Ingram just because he's taller and longer. But you take Cam Thomas, you take Ingram, you take the other baby daddy. What's his name from Portland?
What are you talking about?
There's a few guys.
Anthony Simons.
Yeah, there's a few guys in the league. You can name them off.
Mm-hmm.
They're the same player. They're basically the same player, man. They have a night where they have 35, and then let's not look at what's his little name in with the Utah Jazz?
Jordan Clarkson?
No, Keontae George.
What about Keontae?
You know, people started talking about him last year.
Yeah.
That dude's an average player. The average guy.
2-point game, 4 minutes to go.
Hey, he's an average player, man.
Mm-hmm. So why is that? Is it because NBA is not developing? Everybody's trying to play the same style?
Everybody's trying to play the same style, man. Everybody wants to be Steph Curry and Klay Thompson.
Did he get fouled?
But it's not too happy.
They call goaltending. Okay, tie game. Jimmy Butler. Telling you, Pancake got a good question. How do you feel about Mitch Robinson and picks for Zion?
How you feel about Mitch Rob and picks for Zion? What do you think of Mitchell Robinson? Man? I don't think much of Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson.
He's been injured a lot.
Injured a lot. When he's out there, I question his stamina and his wheel. Like that dude's he's just there moving around. I think if you do Mitchell Robinson and draft picks for Zion, you still are winning because Zion is going to put some butts in seats. He's going to give you some TV coverage for about 30, 40 games a season. At least he's going to be off the ground jumping.
So, Pancake, I had a question for you. Do you really think Zion could fit in a Tom Thibodeau ran organization?
So he had to drop 35. So I'm talking about pounds, LBs. And
Tibbs would be the coach that would sit him.
Yeah, that would fit him. And he's going to be on a scale, and Tibbs going to be standing there looking at the weight.
Tibbs is going to run him, and it'll come down to either Zion gets moved or Tibbs gets fired because you're going to play defense, you're going to hustle, and you're going to earn your keep with Tibbs. You gotta. That's the one thing I do love about Tibbs. Once you earn his trust, you good. Which is why I don't understand why they traded Dante. But
I think they traded Dante for money reasons, probably, and making room for Cat.
I mean, I think getting rid of Julius Randle is probably good. Again, why if you get Zion, you should have just kept Julius Randle. At least Randle can hit a three.
You really think that was a good move to get Randle out of there?
I think it was. I think it was a money and a building because they had success without him.
I just don't believe.
Might have been south.
Just don't believe him. I don't believe him. I don't know why. Just hard to believe.
I put him and DeRozan in the same category. They're decent. They're good pieces to have. They're pieces that can keep you in a game, but they're not the pieces that's going to take you to the championship level.
You say you compare them to who?
DeRozan. In the sense that they're good players, they're good locker room, good people. They can win you a couple games, but they're not going to take you to that next level.
I get it.
They're going to keep you relevant. So not quite star, but not like journeyman either. I agree. The franchise did quit on Randle, but I don't think they had a choice because the moment they play together and he starts pouting, that whole chemistry thing blows up. And getting back Towns, a player who's familiar with Tibbs, is good because I love Tibbs. Tibbs needs players who can buy into him or he's going to be fired quickly. He can't have the LeBrons, the Giannis's, these star players who didn't come up with him. They won't buy in.
We both know Tibbs is not winning a championship. He may coach a certain way. He may be old school about it, but he's not winning a championship modern day basketball.
Because he's old school, but he's going to make runs. 4-point game. Who is this Green guy for the Bucks? He is knocking down some shots.
Yeah, I don't know who Green is. Milwaukee's gonna win this game.
I don't know.
Where's Giannis at tonight?
Is he out? He's not in the game right now. Lillard's in the game and a bunch of young guys.
I don't think Giannis has played tonight, has he? I don't think he's played tonight.
I don't think so. I don't see him. Why did Bridges change his start in the offseason? That's what I want to know.
Somebody probably talking to him.
Why did he listen?
Somebody probably in his ear. Middleton's probably never playing again.
All right. Now Milwaukee winning.
At least not at a high level.
They can get it back to 7 points with 2 minutes. Milwaukee's winning. All right, so we cover New York. Let's go down to Dallas. Luka.
Well, they won the other night without him.
Leads the league in defensive blow-bys, 43.
You already know this. I said this last year. People told me I was picking on him. Whenever you start talking about no, it wasn't. Whenever you start talking about, like people right now thinking I'm picking on LaMelo Ball, but I'm not. I'm just telling what it is.
No, I think the difference is with LaMelo Ball is it's realistic. Like, let's be realistic. I think with Luka last year, you was a bit rough. I'm not saying it wasn't deserved, but you was a bit rough. I keep it with you.
I'm just telling the truth.
He proved you right this year, but he
proved me right last year. He proved me right in the playoffs. How you gonna take a charge to get put out the game, bro? How you gonna take a charge to get your last foul to get put on the bench? When you're one game away from elimination. That doesn't work. That's a bailout. But Luka's the same guy that when you go to the World Basketball Championships, he finds a way to get out of that. He's a guy that when you go to the Olympics, he finds a way to get out of that. That's what I'm saying. I wish him the best, though. But you do know Big Jon is looking more and more like that young man is not going to win a championship. You know that.
Probably not. 1 point game, 30 seconds left.
Milwaukee's going to win this game. Got better shooters on the court.
Oh, so I don't know. Anything good going on in basketball cards?
Basketball cards? Yeah. Oh, so I went to a show this week. I saw most things under $350, $400. Only a few things that were really rare. You know.
I was just in Target and I seen the Phoenix mega boxes and they were like $70.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, can I pull $25 worth of cards out of this box? I probably should just go look for the singles.
Probably so.
No. Just thinking, but
but you enjoy opening boxes though, right?
I do enjoy opening boxes, but it's a calculated thing now. I didn't go to the show this weekend, and I missed a really good show from all the feedback I've gotten in the podcasts I've listened to. Record-setting amount of people there, and the November EC3 show is, if you ever want to come, the November show is the show to go to.
What's the name of the show?
EC3 Con.
Okay. Oh, yeah. You've talked about this before.
The November show is the show to go to because it has a high school basketball tournament right next door.
Okay.
So you see the most foot traffic at a show just with the kids coming in and the most excitement from people that are buying and selling who don't know anything about cards.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's Pokemon, it's basketball, and it's a lot of kids first time at a show because they can't really do nothing in the casino anyway. So the only thing to go to is the show. So feedback, a lot of vendors did good with their value boxes from the feedback I got and listened to, and there was a lot of first time showers, first time people looking at cards and talking about cards. So it's definitely if you're a person who wants to see a full show, need to see a very heavy foot traffic in the show to think it's a good show, the November one's the one to go to.
Okay.
I like the February one myself. I think it's fair enough, but
it's just interesting to go to a show and step back while you're in it and reflect about how much the show has changed. Hold up, did Miami hit a big shot?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or was there the 3?
It's interesting to sit back and reflect on how much the show has changed. Shows have changed. We all know that. But when you're in that show, you realize how much that shows have changed.
I realize how much it's changed from 2 years I've been going to that show. And it's gotten better each time. And the only thing is that if you went to the first one and you came to the second one, didn't sell as much, and said, I'm not coming back to show no more, you missed out on so much money because the second show he put on wasn't good. It was the middle of the summer, not a lot of autographs. It was a slow show. After the first one being the first show that we've had in Connecticut, big show like ever. But the third show was in November with the basketball tournament. Great. Shows of that has been great. Good foot traffic, good vendors, money being exchanged, deals being made, great autograph signings. And locally, like I think this show they had D Brown, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Rikishi, a slew of Pokemon voice actors and anime actors. So there was something for everybody there. And again, that basketball tournament being right there, it's my buy. A lot of vendors, less haggling because people are just paying sticker or coastal sticker because they don't know the haggle part of it or what the car is worth looking up.
Yeah.
So you had good on both sides of the table. So
there was a comment here by Alex saying, can Randall and Gobert coincide? I don't think so. Don't think so. You saw the play the other day where Gobert wanted the ball from Randall. Randall didn't pass it, so he just intentionally stayed in the lane for a 3-second violation.
What is it about Gobert that people just don't like?
I think he's selfish.
Mm-hmm.
That's the easiest way to sum it up. He's a pretty selfish guy. He likes to look a certain way on the court. He probably thinks he has seniority over Randall. But if I'm Randall, why would I pass this kid to Rob? You have no post game.
Mm-hmm.
Zero post game. So Nate says it's got to be how young some of these guys start playing ball, beating up their body a lot. More injuries and walking like it hurts at young ages. I would love to spend time or see what some people are doing in the off season. That's what I would love to do.
I think it's the lack of 2 days. I think it's the lack of practice. I think in all levels, when take somebody who had to, play high school football in the heat and deal with 2 days in 90-degree weather and the dangers of that, and people dying in the summertime from exhaustion. I understand it, but there's no more 2 days in a lot of these sports. Kids aren't playing multiple sports. They're just hyper focused to get to the league in this one sport, whether it's basketball, baseball, or football. You don't see people, football season over, I'm gonna go hoop, I'm gonna go wrestle, I'm gonna go play baseball. You don't see these many things. And when you play other sports, you work out other muscles and you also stay in shape.
True.
Yeah.
I came along in a time, I'm a little bit older than Big Jon, just a little bit. I came along in a time where we had a coach to tell us water is for ...
Mm-hmm. Water is for winners.
So
that was dangerous. Now that was dangerous,
very.
Right? Because People doubt, and then or if you went to a poor school in the city, you only had one Gatorade bucket to go through all the practice filled with water. Like that was dangerous. At the same time, you don't 2-a-day practice. Your practices aren't practice no more. You're not playing. Even in the NBA, most of these practices are just shoot arounds. They're not drilling.
Another thing I saw at the show was in a dollar bin. Some items were marked up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Overcomp. Had to know kind of what to look for. You ever see the video? I'm looking for it right now on YouTube. Where Dirk Nowitzki is kind of practicing plyometrics.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen that?
I haven't seen it, but I know a lot of players practice plyometrics. Like Kobe did it. Like, but you're a lot leaner than what you used to be as a basketball player. So you don't have enough muscle and fat protecting those muscles anymore.
Now watch this. Do you think this guy is going to tear his ACL? Watch this.
He has been a member of the Mavericks since the very beginning of his NBA career in 1998, has gone on to become a 10-time All-Star with an offensive repertoire never before seen in a 7-footer. And he's still here 13 years later as the face of this franchise. Now that's loyalty, and that's not surprising from a player who is still coached by the same man that mentored him as a boy in his native Germany.
The game is tied at 90.
Potential, but needed a coach.
At the very beginning, if you take the responsibility for a 16-year-old kid, you suddenly, recognize that you have to do more than just dribbling the ball.
Holger's work with Nowitzki quickly paid off as he became one of the best young players in Europe.
Gonna see you in the NBA, maybe another Detlef Shrimp someday?
Oh, I hope so. I don't know yet.
Detlef Shrimp. We ain't heard that name in a while.
The Dallas Mavericks, but the transition to his new country was not easy.
Came over right away. He showed me how. You got to have the work ethic, and you got to put in the time to make it in this league. So he was kind of like everything to me. He was my agent, my coach, my friend. He just took care of me.
He was also the man who brought some unorthodox training methods.
I thought it's a little weird. I mean, all of the stuff that he said. Jumping up and down stuff, and all the deep lunges, the deep squats that we do. I don't think a lot of people teach that.
7-foot man.
I had to find a way how we can relate somehow. So the basic thing was stay creative.
It's very old school, obviously.
Yeah, he's doing stuff, man. When he's coming out of that squat, jump, shooting. Like, these are all drills. I don't think these young guys, man. Whoever Holger is, man, Holger is coming through.
But that's on your strength and conditioning coach.
Yes. Right. But now that's going to strengthen your knees, ligaments, your meniscus, everything lower body. We watched last week Walter Payton running heels.
Mm-hmm.
We said Derrick Henry does that. I'd like to know how. Have you seen Ezekiel? Bro.
So the thing about that last drill he's doing, jumping and having to go so low, it also helps you shoot when you're tired in that fourth quarter, right?
Yes. Dude, let me have you seen Ezekiel Elliott's numbers, bro?
No.
Bro.
I know he got something planted by Rico.
He has 185 yards rushing. He has 185 yards rushing. You noticed this last year in the league, right?
Saquon had that in the game.
Bro, he has 185 yards rushing. That's he's done.
Is he though?
Yeah, he's done.
It's Jerry Jones though, is he?
Oh, they're gonna clean everybody up when they bring that new coach in.
When that Louis come in, when that Louis come to town.
Hey, some people are saying it's going to be Belichick. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't.
It shouldn't be Belichick.
It should be.
It shouldn't.
No. I don't see him succeeding at all in that system.
I don't think he needs to come back and coach.
Yeah, if you want. I mean, if that's what he wants to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can hang out with the 26-year-old. He can come coach.
It's not a bad life at 75 years old.
Did you see a Sports Illustrated? Wasn't it Sports Illustrated?
Which one? The one with Reese on the cover?
I think so.
I actually gotta go pick one up from Books A Million.
Right here, my man. Right here. Let me pull this up right quick. You see this little picture of Sports Illustrated? Belichick fishing? You ever seen that?
No, I ain't seen that.
Yeah, Belichick fishing, man.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
That's his girlfriend. She's a mermaid. He's fishing.
That's a little weird.
I mean, Belichick's out. He said, I got time on my hands. I got time today. Right? Got time to be out here chilling. So he can either do that. I think he can coach again.
He could coach again.
Take him to Cincinnati. Because they had their head coaches out of there. Give him Burrow.
Yeah.
Give him Chase.
Bella Freak. That's hilarious.
Yeah, man. Bella Freak.
OG Stu, welcome, man. Steelers Nation. We like it.
Yeah, it's good to have you here. But Belichick, yeah, Bella Freak, man. I'm sure he's having some yacht parties. Sure, he got some folk coming through. Sure, she probably inviting her friends.
He got a lot of money to spend before he go.
I mean, he's been in the NFL as long as I've been alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting after it. Coaching Hall of Fame after Hall of Fame on both sides of the ball. He has a laundry list of guys. Laundry list. Big John, you think James Wiseman can come back from this Achilles here?
Yeah. He's young enough. We'll see.
I think so.
I mean, he's okay, but he's at the point where he either figures it out or he's going overseas. So he's got more chances than the Taco Falls and the Bowls. So,
but the thing I think teams are looking at when you see the dude, he shows promise, and then something happens.
Yep.
Well, you're right. You only have two more opportunities.
He's only got a couple opportunities.
What's up? What's going on?
I've been told to tread lightly on William.
Tread lightly on William?
Yeah.
What's William?
Belichick. My wife's a hoodie fan. Yeah, I'm snitching. Man, how about that? Who's winning this game? LA or Phoenix? KD's back.
I'm gonna say LA. Even though I want Phoenix to win. Bill going to the Cowboys, I think it's going to be just like Bill's time. Very big argument with Jerry the entire time. I just don't see that happening. I think he's been in the game long enough. He's not setting himself up for that. I just don't see that. Why would you? I don't know.
More importantly, who's the next coach of the Bears?
It doesn't matter. Whoever it is will be fired.
In 3 years?
Yeah, because the ownership doesn't know what they're doing. They went out and signed the guy who was what's his name? the head of the GM, the head of basketball, head of football. Yeah.
Assistant GM in Kansas City.
Yeah, he's a friend of the family.
Mm-hmm.
There's no time for friends of the family, man. We need people who know the game of football. Yeah, so Eberflus, I mean, I hope he makes it to the end of the season.
Oh, he will. They don't fire head coaches during the season.
Okay, so then he's going after the season's over. Harbaugh in Chicago would have been beautiful. Harbaugh's not going to Chicago. He knows how dysfunctional that place is. It's about dysfunction. Yeah. They are dysfunctional.
But Harbaugh brand of football is traditional Bears football. Good defense, good running game.
Who's upstairs?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Would you want to be around dysfunction?
No.
Let me tell you this. So before I start a job, or I'm looking for a job, or I'm interviewing for a job, I do extensive research about where I'm going to work, as much as I can get my hands on. Being a person outside the door. Don't let me know somebody that works there. I'm doing extensive research. And the biggest questions I'm asking about is dysfunction. I'm going to frame that in different ways. I'm going to ask different questions. But I'm talking about dysfunction. Why is this position open? This is a question that most people don't ask in a job interview. Okay, I'm here today. Sally, Luke, John, whoever's interviewing me. I'm here today and I'm talking about this role. Why is it open? Most people don't talk about that. So all these guys in all these different places ask a question, and then they get answers. So if I'm Jim Harbaugh, you already know just what's upstairs. Now who's who or who knows who. And I just hired this assistant GM or whatever his title is because he knows the family. What is his name?
Ryan Pace.
There you go. Okay, now is this the guy? Hold on, man.
Yeah, but you're in LA, Stu.
Is this the guy?
Yep. Former offensive lineman.
But his name is Ian Cunningham. Who's Ian Cunningham?
No, Ryan Pace.
Okay, this
guy third. Yeah.
Right here. And then Ian Cunningham.
It's under him.
Is he okay? So this guy got the job supposedly because he knows the McCaskey family. This guy here. I don't have time for that. I need the best. Dude, this is not like Big Jon. I know you, and you recommended my gardener.
Mm-hmm.
I need the best person that knows football, can assess talent from a coaching perspective to a player perspective to turn this ship around.
I don't think he can assess talent.
But why was he brought in, bro? What's his previous?
He worked for the Kansas City Chiefs. The same reason why they hired Matt Nagy. The Chiefs won 2 championships. It's a good organization. You're hoping what they learned under Andy Reid could transfer over. And it didn't. Because
what is this dude's background, bro? He was with the Chiefs. So, okay, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
He was with the Chiefs. College scouting coordinator, director of college scouting, assistant director of player personnel.
Mm-hmm. And he played for the Bears in 2008.
Okay, walk me through. Okay, so he could assess talent. Is that what they're saying here?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. His background is in scouting. GM. He was a Chicago Bears offensive lineman backup. Worked the scouting team, came up through the Chiefs organization. You're hoping the familiarity with the organization and what he learned under Scott Pioli, under Andy Reid, would transfer over. But the problem is he drafts linemen and that plays like him. He doesn't draft good linemen. His 2 first-round picks have been the picks you're supposed to take in those drafts. Justin Fields, everybody in the public said you have to draft Justin Fields 1. You have to have Caleb Williams 1.
Who's the wide receiver that we drafted? Is he hurt?
No. Odunze. He played pretty well last week. I think he played well last week. I know he played 2 weeks ago. How do I feel about Caleb Williams too? I don't know how to feel. I think he has a lot to work on.
He's the same as Justin Fields, man. He's no different.
Yeah,
same player.
I think
the results, let me say, are the same. How they get there, a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my man has 518 yards receiving.
Mm-hmm.
What? How many games he's played? 11?
11, yeah, every game.
So he's averaging 40 yards a game.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, what is 45 yards a game? Hold on, 47 yards a game. What is that impressive?
No.
Come on, man. Bro, I've seen this my entire life, bro. When the Bears went to the Super Bowl, I was 9. When they won, I was 10. I mean, when the season started, I was 9. Oh, I was 10 years old when they won. Been the same since.
He hit the first 300-yard passing game last week. The Bears ahead in 20 years.
And they still lost.
Mm-hmm.
Where is what's his name?
Fields?
No, the guy before Fields.
Trubisky?
Yeah, where's he at? Buffalo?
Buffalo, yep. Back up in Buffalo.
Okay. Just picking up checks, right?
Yeah.
Picking up checks. Fields got heart at least, but Williams, I think Dwight Howard saw. To me, if you look at their numbers and you compare them to the same player at the end of the day, when that clock hits 000, they have the same results. They get there a little differently. Still thinks he's going to outrun somebody.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks he's going to drop back and then I'm out. Doesn't work like that, bro. I don't know what he thinks he's doing. Throw the ball away, do something. Get outside the tackle, throw the ball away.
So I was watching some of the Ravens game, and then I was listening to some things after the game.
Yeah.
And everybody highlights how much that Lamar Jackson runs, but you ever notice he runs very late in play and very late in progression.
Mm-hmm.
Like he takes off at the last possible second, not the first opening. And that's what Fields did. Field one read, lane's open, I'm running.
Well, he's young in the game. Lamar used to run earlier than that. He's just learned to take his time. I've also learned, been watching some Buffalo games here, that a lot of teams put a spy on him.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's hard for him to run out of the backfield. There's a guy just lurking at the linebacker position. Usually a much faster, speedier guy. Just lurking.
How nice it is for them just to be able to now turn the ball around, give it to Derrick Henry, and just let Henry do his thing.
Especially when we're in the fourth quarter trying to run that clock.
Yep.
He just grinded on people. Look at Dobbs, though. Dobbs just got hurt last week. Again. Mm-hmm. Another knee injury. He was having a good season.
He was.
But Henry, man, just the way he takes a hit, too. If you watch how he's hitting the game. Yeah, Henry, he's just going to lay on you. Keep coming at you.
Most people are scared to hit him head up in the game anyway, as it is. Linebackers and corners, especially.
Yeah, because these guys don't want to separate his shoulder or do anything like that. They're not trying to do that. You come up and hit a guy like that, you don't know what might happen. Pop a collarbone. And most of these guys, so they take padding out of their shoulder pads.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want all that. Go ahead. What were you about to say?
What's up with Molly defending the Giants?
I don't know. I don't know what's up with Molly in general.
I haven't watched that show in years.
I catch clips every once in a while. I can't watch it. It's tough for me.
I love the respectful way that Ryan Clark handled that situation.
Well, Clark is a very professional guy. Thinks through his words. That's what I like about it. Doesn't just pop off talking. He thinks through his words. And when he said, "Can you please stop screaming at me?"
Yeah,
that's the correct way to state that.
Because somebody like me would say, "Hey, you gonna stop screaming at me right now?"
Hey,
that's how I would have said it.
Yeah, but see, he said it, but he said it in a way that could be received by all.
He's like, "Hey, Molly, you got to stop screaming at me." He said, "Nice, Molly, elevated."
You better stop screaming at me. It's like or ... It's almost like
a threat,
miniature threat, and he didn't word it like that, and I'm very proud of him.
Yeah, he's like, "Hey, you gotta stop screaming at me."
Yeah, and she didn't say a word after that.
No.
I always wonder what stories does Jalen Rose have?
You will never know.
One day it's gonna come out. One day he's gonna write a book.
I don't think it comes out if he writes a book. I don't think anything negative comes out if he writes a book.
I bet you Jalen, because they've done shows together since then.
Yeah.
And Jalen's usually not around her. What?
He's not bitter. He's not a bitter person.
No, that's not Jalen. That's not Jalen.
And so I don't think if he writes a book, you get the dirty details of why they broke up or any relationship stories.
I bet bro got stories.
Yeah.
I bet he probably hit up Ryan Clark like, bruh, let me tell you this story.
I bet he does.
Yeah, one day we were in Santa Monica, went out to eat. Yeah.
And I like Molly. I like Elle Duncan.
I don't dislike her.
I like Elle Duncan. Right? So, they're good.
What Elle Duncan said wasn't crazy.
No. But the fact that the Giants calling in saying, "Hey, you can't talk about us like that," if y'all don't go sit y'all fight out.
But Big John, you do know there's more of that happens than what we know about.
Of course. But okay, I'm gonna say this, right? About ESPN in general. It is football, basketball season, hockey season now, right? If you watch ESPN, how much hockey have you seen since college football started? Really talked about, right? How much of this college female basketball have you heard about since it started? And they got
not much. Let me say this: not much.
Not much. How much about this unrivaled basketball women's league have you heard about?
Not much. No.
Right. You've seen commercials about the new women's lacrosse league that's coming out, right?
I haven't even heard about pickleball coming.
You ain't heard nothing about pickleball. But so there's a lot of things you haven't heard about that deserve 2 minutes on a show out of the whole day.
So why do you think they don't do that?
They just don't, because whatever their business practice is, when old girl told Stephen A. Smith, "You could have been talking about WNBA like this." This is what she was talking about.
Yeah, she didn't tell them. But she didn't tell them.
Producer, you come with ideas. You telling me in a week you can't spend 2 minutes? I'm not talking about we got to do a whole 5 to 10 minutes. You can't spend 2 minutes and say, "Hey, look at the roster."
You know what I think it is? I think that they've looked at some demographic information, and whoever's watching them, they don't give a damn about those sports. That's what I think it is, and no one is going to come out and say that.
Yeah, but you are the leading sports network, news network, right? If you want people to care about these other sports, you have to shine some light on it and give it some attention.
Well, Stephen A. Smith is their flagship person. He doesn't do that.
No.
Because he's speaking to what the numbers say.
Yes, especially now.
Yeah.
Now that got his spot.
Does ESPN exist in 12 to 15 years?
Not in the same light.
I don't think it exists. When's the last time you really watched ESPN?
Oh, I only watch it for sports, for live sports. That's it.
That's it. And this is what they want to bring over TNT.
Mm-hmm. But again, we watch things in clips now, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you both know this. We do 1 to 3 hours every week. Not too many people stay with us the whole time.
OG says ESPN will exist, but it'd be like CNN. No, I don't see that. Nobody's watching BS talk, made up talk. People are smarter than that. This is why more people are going to YouTube now and other outlets. This is why when you look at even YouTube has their own independent news channels because people don't want to watch other stuff. People are smarter than that. This is why when you look at the Food Network, you see the Food Network filming like it's Joe Blow's food cooking channel on YouTube. So iPhones use. They're moving. They're scaling down the cameras. They give you certain angles, top of the pot you wouldn't see before. Because this is what Pat McAfee blew up. Because he's giving you his perspective. I'm a ex-punter in the league. I pull back the threshold of the locker room. I'm going to give you that uncut. And we're going to have people come over here and talk uncut. ESPN, everybody thinks made up in the green room. Like Skip and Shannon, every show they went to, they're on different sides of a subject. You think that was by happenstance? No. It's all made up. And people are smarter than that. We got to always believe that our consumer, no matter where we are, TV, retail, whatever, they're smarter than the dumbed down stuff. They don't want that.
It's funny thing about ESPN, Around the Horn is ending.
Yeah,
and I used to love. There was a time when I got out of school, I came home, did my homework, and tried to be done to watch Around the Horn and the show with Wilborn.
But see, right now though, I'm gonna get all what I need here. I'm gonna get some quick commentary here. There's nobody buying a newspaper anymore. My parents used to buy newspapers every day. And get that big one in Chicago sometimes.
Sometimes?
On Sunday?
Listen.
Every day. To this day. Every day.
Every day. Catching the bus on Pulaski, going to school, got to stop when I get to Grand, give me a pack of gum, a newspaper, and a drink. And I'm going to read this newspaper. I'm going to school, put it in my bag, go to school, come home, get back on the bus, put the newspaper back out, and finish reading the stories. Finish reading the stats.
Yeah, I remember Beat the Swami. All that stuff, people. Everything has changed. I'm telling you, I don't see ESPN around in 10 to 15. We even have people no longer have cable. They're picking and choosing their channels, and they're not buying ESPN.
You know the thing about ESPN, the talented people who don't follow the script still are successful after letting it go, right? You look at whether the Monty Jones shows he's had, his podcast, Jamel Hills, they're still as successful, if not more financially successful than when they were restricted by ESPN.
Jamel Hill just launched a new show early part of this week. They will continue to be. The more we speak about what we really think and what's really going on, it's not cookie cutterish, and it's not from an angle, and it's not someone sitting down saying, "Hey, LaMelo Ball plays great two-way basketball." Then, yeah,
I think Fox Sports goes before ESPN goes.
Oh, that could be yes. But ESPN knows I got to go out and get inside the NBA. I got to bring them people over. I got to go out and get Pat McAfee. I have to bring that person over. I got to get a replacement for Lee Corso. I need Herb Street. They know these things. These things are probably on the whiteboard somewhere in somebody's office. They know.
But again, here you go. Where's the Inside the NBA show for the WNBA? Right? Where's that? You, with the struggle that it is to fill TV time.
You gotta have those personalities, though, Big Jon.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have those personality types. Who is going to be on that WNBA show?
You have you got the two former players that they have. I can't say her last name. Chime.
Oh, you talking about? Yeah, she tried. Yeah, she does a good job.
Like if you can get Chime, Candace Parker, and Maya Moore.
You know Maya Moore is not doing that.
I said he could.
Maya Moore, she's not doing that. She has the ability.
Yeah, she's.
Swoops could come through. You ain't gonna control her.
Nope.
She's gonna tell you the real. I think Swoops could do that thing. I really believe so. Lisa Leslie could do it if she wanted.
Y'all also gonna tell you the real.
But you gotta let these people know. You gotta get them in a room and say, "I don't control it. Just come with it. Don't Parker and Bird. You gotta come with it though. There can't be any hesitation. You gotta come with. Now, if you put a show together of these people, and they don't have any constraints on them, you may have some. I believe Cheryl Swoops probably doesn't want to do it. I mean, excuse me, Lisa Leslie probably doesn't want to do it. Swoops will be all up in that thing. Hey, Demetrius, what's up, FD? Surely you aren't saying there aren't any exciting female sports. No, I'm talking about the willingness to do that. Night in and night out for 40-some games a season. It's a lot for Shaq and them. This is why Barkley jokes every night.
Mm-hmm.
Every other night, man, we out of here at 1 o'clock. We out of here at 12:30. It's a lot.
But so they need that style of show though. Like
they do.
I think
but
with the amount of
I just wonder why it's not already created. Why is that not created?
You think about inside the NBA. That's a good show. You don't need something exactly the same as that for the NBA, but you need something dedication time. You have Inside the NBA, you have NBA Tonight. Where's the WNBA Tonight? That's shot in a different style.
Definitely, great comment. Definitely,
they need more Manning cast type style stuff because that's entertaining. That's fun to watch. You know, watching the Manning broadcast on Monday night is a lot of fun to watch when you watch the Monday Night Football.
You know, I'm actually surprised. I was just telling somebody last week. I'm surprised that is as popular as it is. But
they're
it is
funny. They're genuinely funny.
And they bounce well off the guests that they have. Like this last week, they had Belichick on, and what he was saying. They bounce off these people well.
Even they had the Wilson brothers, Owen Wilson and Luke Wilson. They were bouncing off of them well, but they give you really good insight. And you can it's like, oh, they're playing quarters, they're playing zone. He's gonna throw it here. You're looking for this. That is a good thing.
Dude, look at this: Jamil Hill, Swoops Parker, Diana Taurasi when she retires, and Lisa Leslie for that. Been retired for a while with Swoop's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
That could be a show, man. I mean, I don't. Y'all are coming with it. That could be a real show.
I would subtract one of them out for a college coach who may have coached a couple of the players coming up. If you get a college coach, just to give perspective on the new kids, male or it doesn't have. I'm not saying it has to be an all-female cast either. But it's definitely got to be predominantly female, in my opinion.
Me personally, I would like an all-female cast. I want to see them getting into their game. All these people we're naming right here, with Jamel Hill being a supporter of the sport and has a real background. All these players here are dynamite players, and I want that same We don't have a young lady on TNT inside the NBA. Parker comes through sometime on an alternate show.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see all women come, and then let's have a guy every once in a while come through as a guest. I wonder why this is not happening. Yeah, it's an iconic class. Man, with those four, I would hella be tuned in. I'm telling you, yeah, y'all coming with it. This is Big Jon. I've never really thought about that. I just wonder why it's not happening now.
I mean, we talking about how we push things forward, right? How we shine a light.
Taylor Rooks,
that's growing.
Joy Taylor. Joy Taylor's definitely gonna get in that conversation. Taylor Rooks, I would say probably as number 2 is gonna get in that conversation.
See, I think Taylor Rooks would be better because she's more into basketball. She does more around basketball currently than Joy Taylor.
Okay.
I think Joy Taylor would be in the Ernie spot, controlling everything.
Okay.
Not necessarily giving commentary and stats and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's more football. Like if we're talking about football, I would say, okay, Joy Taylor.
Who's the coach? Is it Hurley? Who won?
You talking about Hurley or you talking about Don Staley? Because you ain't getting Staley.
Oh, Don Staley. That's right. Don Staley. Don Staley's not going to be there. Maybe later. If she decided to walk away from coaching, maybe. She would be dope if she got real passion. Yeah, she got real passion for the game. We have one. It's called Unapologetic Angel. What is that?
Angel Reese podcast.
Nah, bro. That's not. Come on. Hero 3. That's not. That's not what we're looking for. Can you watch that? It's hard for me to watch that.
I only watch Club.
It's hard for me to watch it. All female cast for sure. Give these girls their flowers for real, for sure. That's the next step. Look at me.
Isn't it crazy? Okay, we gave Panini ideas last week. ESPN, here's your idea for the week, right? We gave Panini ideas. You know, we gonna talk about WNBA and push it forward. You gotta Doris Burke. Give me Doris Burke in there.
Nancy Lee McClown will be those two. Wow, new breed. Those two will be crazy. Doris Burke, we know, is doing. They're calling games now. That would be crazy. And I actually like her. Some people say they don't. I like Doris Burke.
I like Doris Burke. Her passion comes through.
And she's been in the game for a while. She's been doing it for years. So I like that. Interesting.
There's not too many TV teams I dislike from national games. Especially with basketball. There's not too many TV teams I dislike to listen to.
OG says if they don't let Hill back, who they put on line with Swoops? I think some of the people we named here.
Mm-hmm.
Doris Burke. What else do we talk about here? Taylor Rooks, Joy Taylor. Do you watch Joy Taylor's show? It's been revamped a few times. But do you watch it?
First Things First with Shady and all of them?
I think that's still the name.
Yeah, I see clips. I don't watch any of the daytime shows anymore.
Neither do I. I used to watch Skip and Shannon every morning.
I'm usually at work, and so I don't watch it much. See clips, but it's not that. That seems like a very fun cast. Like they have fun. You can tell there's good chemistry on that show.
You know Shady's going to the Hall of Fame?
For real?
I believe he got. Or was he nominated?
I think he's nominated.
I just don't see Shady McCoy as a Hall of Fame. That's just me.
PTI is iconic.
Oh, he was inducted into the Philadelphia Eagles Hall of Fame. I just don't see him as a Hall of Famer, man. Yeah, the McAfee show is cool. That's because he set up his own format, man. He built his own. He invested in himself. He doubled down, built his own set, started getting after it. He first came to ESPN and they told him no, sent him back. Think about that. Then they came back begging for him to come. New breed, Monica McNutt. I think she could flow through the show. She could host that show. Who would you rather have, Monica McNutt or Taylor Rooks?
Monica McNutt, because she's passionate about WNBA.
Well, she played. You know, she's a baller, right? Georgetown. Yeah.
Somebody help me out here. What's the top brand that has the different celebrities in it? Is it Allen and Ginter?
Yeah.
It's Allen and Ginter, right? Mm-hmm.
What you checking out?
I'm trying to see because I know there was a couple ESPN personalities in there. And I can't find a checklist.
Phoenix is up by 4 points, second quarter. 8 minutes left, 8:54 left.
It's actually some good basketball being played on both sides.
It is. Connect is out here, I believe. Yeah. Remember, is he taking what's my man's name? Austin Reisman?
Yeah.
Oh, geez, Monica for sure. Did you hear Donovan Mitchell on the Pivot podcast saying he can't see on the basketball court, but he does wear contacts?
Yes.
Do you believe a word of that?
Yeah.
My God, I don't believe that. I don't believe it.
Eyesight is tricky, and muscle memory is tricky. Like I have, like not a little better than 20/20 because I can see really far. I can see well really far. Things like 21/19 vision, something I had when I got checked years ago. Like I could see large objects from about 7-8 blocks now.
Okay.
But like, so I can see if you used to playing that way and didn't know. Same thing like with Jameis Winston, right? He didn't know he was blind until he had to get LASIK. And he still goes 50-50. So
but you know that's Jameis Winston. You know how Jameis Winston gets done.
Hey, we love Jameis.
Being on the court, peripheral vision. All I know is that I played ball without glasses. I played ball with contacts. It's totally different to me. Totally different game. My peripheral vision is on point. Seeing stuff before it comes to me. Things are moving around. You're playing on the court. You got guys out here moving around at this rate of speed. You're shooting at a hoop, and you don't have your contacts in? I don't know. I guess you could ask the question, FD, why would he make that up? But there's been many things talked about that just don't add up. Maybe this is why Donovan Mitchell is up and down all the time. How he gets down what he's doing. I don't know.
It could be. That's another really good podcast to listen to.
Very good. It's like my podcast now of choice. Pivot. To me, all the smoke, it all depends on who's on there.
Yeah, it does.
And then sometimes Steven Jackson is there. Doesn't say much. Sometimes he takes over the interview.
I don't know. So
you gotta think Donovan Mitchell. What's up?
Said the show. Did you pick up anything?
I picked up one Shea Gilgeous-Alexander card.
Rookie?
Rookie.
Number to what? Because I know you like the low number.
Number 10. Oh, you noticed that about me, Big Jon.
I see you. I see you, man.
Yeah. Hey, man, I say if I'm going to buy something, I got to buy, for me, I got to buy something that guns and butter. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we talked about last week. Now, my buying has slowed down. While we were on today, I picked up a James Wiseman card.
What'd you pick up?
Let me show you, sir. This flawless 3 out of 5.
Okay. Auto
on card, 3 out of 5. You know, it's a game worn badge.
So, what do you think about this SEC $10 special they got going on right now?
I mean, it's cool. You got to run some specials, man, to get cards in your slab.
Mm-hmm.
So it's cool.
I find it very.
I don't think it turns it down.
I find it very telling that it's 5 days and not 5 business days. It's 5 to 10 days. So we talking about a generally back with shipping, you can get it back in 2 weeks.
Yeah, but I think they know about looking. So I went to the shows that we're at. People are grading everything again. People are grading everything, but they pretty much wanted a slab with a number on it. So this just facilitates you. Like, okay, are you on Whatnot? Because I'm not a lot.
I'm on Whatnot. How
many SGC slabs do you see on Whatnot?
So I don't see any SGG slabs and Whatnot because most rooms I go to are either breaking product or they're strictly singles for baseball. Like my Whatnot is primarily WWE breaks and Bowman singles. I don't go outside of Jerry and Imani and Yabo. That's only people and Love You Can Collect. That's only people who have different and variety stuff. My Whatnot is very curated to what I like. Bowman, baseball, and WWE. So
hold up. Imani runs a Whatnot with Yabo, right?
They are all three of them run their own separate Whatnots, but they have different stuff.
And Love What You Collect runs a Whatnot?
She has a Whatnot, yeah. She does jewelry and cards and collectibles.
Cool.
So like outside of when I go to Whatnot, if I'm buying, I'm going to one of my wrestling rooms, then I'm going to other rooms to be that help be that community support, maybe pick up a couple of things. So, but no, it's not. So that's not a barometer for what SGC is out there on Whatnot. It's just that is the one thing I like about Whatnot. Once you start the creation of where you can you put in what you like and you go to these rooms often enough, you get similar things and you don't see some of the other stuff. Like there's hardly any basketball people on my Whatnot that just do basketball.
Well, that's real cool.
Hardly any football. I think the only big room I follow is Car Collector Tools room, but I hardly ever go in there to buy anything because people run this stuff up. So I kind of stay away from it. I notice a lot of people with these bigger streamers, these people who are more Instagram famous in the hobby, people like to say, I bought this card from them more than I bought this card and I paid this price. They're overpaid to say I bought a card from Rolling with FD. You know, then say same card is just a $2 card though. But you paid $20 for it.
No knock on anyone. I don't have that mindset. I can't. Just like when I go to the show. When I go to a show, I'm not looking for anybody to give me. And sometimes I haven't taken it. There's been some people who are offered an offer that's lower on a card, and I don't take that. I just don't. I don't. I'm not into that.
No.
That what do you call it? I don't know what you call it, but I'm not into it.
Favor for a favor type deal?
Yeah, I'm not into that, man. I just don't. I try not to get into that.
And listen, I want my deals. I want favors on deals and breaks because we do a lot of deals together.
Yeah, that's business, though. That's
right.
Yeah, that's business. But just because I walk up, oh man, FD, I try not to. Try not to get involved in that. And I don't teach Junior that. I try not to.
You also don't buy a lot.
Not like somebody participating in whatnot. No. My strikes are strategic, and they're going to be strategic going forward. They're not going to be. It's not going to be a lot of bulk stuff going down.
Yeah, I am dwindling down what I want to do for the first quarter of 25, and it might not be much buying or selling in that sense.
I'm gonna say between January, this is what I foresee, could be different. Between January and July, there are probably 2 cards that I want to buy. And I'm trying to build on something. And these are not these are low number cards, hard to find, rare, whatever you want to call it. I'm not trying to buy.
We just got a lot going on the first half of the year.
Mm-hmm.
We got graduations, we got cruises to go on, so it's a lot of expenses
mm-hmm.
that I don't know what they are. So it's hard to it's hard to even budget for what card I want. On the flip side of that, most of my Kobe Whites and cards I want won't be more than $20, so I don't really have to worry too much.
Man, I was looking at a Kobe White. Let me pull this up. I have my eyeballs on this, Big Jon. Don't you snatch it. I was looking at some Kobe White today, sir. Pull this up here. You tell me if this is a decent price. I know nothing about Kobe White. I can check out some comps, but let me see here.
Prism deck of Wemby.
What you say, sir?
I said I see that Prism deck of Wemby on the front page.
Yeah, it's hot. 50 grand. What do you think that card really is? A 5 out of 12?
5 out of 12.
I'll put it
probably more like 12 grand.
That's I was gonna go by 8. Okay, 12 grand. I'm with that.
Just because it's Deca?
Yep.
Ooh.
This 101 has been sitting here.
Too much. Too much.
See what I was looking at. There's been some 10s popping out.
$3 grand for that? That's not bad.
I was looking at, where's the other one? It's another 10 orange on there. I thought it was a decent price. If somebody hasn't already purchased it. Here we go. $9.49.
Yeah. Out of 49, Prism Orange, Pristine 10. I wouldn't be mad at that price.
I thought it was a good call.
Yeah. I probably want it for like 7, but I'm mad at it if I got it for that price.
I don't know what's the real comp on this though.
Real comp? What go to the history.
Yeah, let's check this out real quick. Let's do some tutorials or some knowledge checks. I keep forgetting that the but eBay is very different than the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get this thing popping, people.
So I'll give you this, right? Last week.
Hold on, we see a Tiger Stripe is 400. We see an orange here, 370. That's off accepted. And that's a PSA 10. So that tells us that the BGS 10 is not $900.
No.
So somebody just said, if you want it, come get it. And it might have been listed for a while. Didn't eBay used to tell you how long something was listed?
They used to.
They don't now, right?
No.
They'd like to know how long this has been sitting, how long some of these things have been sitting there.
So realistically, out of 49, pristine 10. Like I said, I wouldn't be me personally being a Kobe fan. If I was in that ballpark and overpaid, I would value that between probably 5 and 7.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yep.
Just because it's a pristine 10.
Yeah.
But,
they finally put Shea in NBA Cup commercials.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm with you there. 5 to 7. 5 to 7.
See, people just foolish. Do you see the price on that silver prism?
Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a $20 card.
Yeah, but you know how long ago this was probably. So for the last year or so, these things have just been listed here, man, for a long time. So if you don't come through and contact the seller and give them a comp and let them know, hey, can we work together? People are just sitting stuff out here. It's like when you go fishing and you just sit your pole out with a rock or something on it, something to weight it down, and you just sit there. And your pole, your line is in the water. That's what this is.
So yeah. So last week on Fanatics Collect, 3 silver sold for an average of $30.
Well, they graded?
Graded PSA 10s.
Yeah. This is just so. This is probably stuff that's been sitting out there when Zach LaVine got hurt last year, and Kobe White's prices went up. This stuff has just been sitting here since then.
You know what? Now that I look at this Disco 15 to 15 PSA 9 auto that went for 126. You know what? I'm gonna trade back. That orange is probably no more than 300.
Okay, I can see that.
I'm gonna go down. Just looking at, because I'm not gonna pay more for orange of 49 than I would for a 15 patch auto.
I can see that.
So strike my overpaying and being okay with that out. We gonna put it all the way back.
But you know, whoever has that car is not going to move it, most likely, at that price. So you might have to pay a little bit of a premium if you believe in somebody. But I'm with you.
What is it wrong?
That I don't know. What are you on? Are you on alt? What are you on?
Fanatics. I was on Fanatics.
Oh, do you see any raw copies out there?
Not in the auction. They're all graded.
So Fanatics Live is selling stuff. Are the comps being recorded somewhere?
Card ladder.
Yeah, I got to go through my older cards for sure. I have some too that I need to go through. Definitely know I have a few raws. Glad I tuned in tonight. Mike!
Right.
Nice
So that same, so somebody just put that same card in a BGS 9.5 up for auction for 99 cents, ending next Tuesday at 9 o'clock when we come on. So I'm gonna watch that.
Watch it. Then we'll talk about it.
I'm gonna watch it. We can come back to it.
Yeah, I use eBay too a lot, Mike. I had branched off and was using eBay and some car ladder and some other stuff. I still use Carlisle some, mostly eBay.
I use ComC a lot as well.
I do too. Yeah, I guess I do too.
Just to see what people are asking, because I know stuff has been sitting there for a while.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of how I start my filter. I start looking at what are people asking for first. Yeah, be patient. Think it's habit and reputation. I think so too. Just a habit. I just pull up my phone and start looking around at stuff. And sometimes before I go to sleep, something may pop into my mind. Like I'll say, "Man, what are Austin Reeves cars selling for right now?" Then I'll start looking. Do you feel like Austin Reeves plays with no pressure on him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like nobody's talking about this guy. Whatever he does is bonus.
Because the scapegoat on the team is D'Lo.
Why is
That's
that?
The scapegoat.
Why is that?
Because LeBron needs a scapegoat every season, and they always choose somebody, deserving or not.
Every season. Oh, man.
So I will tell you this: looking around, the regular orange prism has not transacted a lot.
Yeah, I imagine it wouldn't, because when I saw the price, I was like, I don't see that card a lot. Why do you think that card is not moving, not shaking and baking and moving around? I think some people think 49 is too high. Out of 49 is too high. People are looking for lower numbered cards.
Not like
when's the last time you seen a Kobe Prism Gold?
Not in a while.
I don't see that. I haven't seen that since last season sometime. See if there's something in the so.
I found a bunch of orange ices and greens and reds. Also, people probably put these cards up and thinking they were just no good.
Yes. This is why now, if you really want something, sometimes you have to pay more for it. Because people have put items away, and they have no problem with that.
So I guess it's gonna come down to how much you really believe in him and want that card.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see there are no rookies on eBay. There's some Deca stuff here and some other stuff, but there's no rookie golds on eBay. I don't even know what that I wish eBay had longer history.
Yeah, Mike, I agree. Gotta go through all the cards. But like, this is research this is live research, right? Just looking and filtering multiple websites and looking.
It's boring, but this is what you do, what I'm doing, but it's what anybody does. You start looking around, see what you find. And sometimes when people are putting cards and the market's at a different place, you may stumble across something that blows your mind. I used to stumble across some stuff that I would be shocked that it's even listed. But, people got to do what they got to do.
I got to pick up one of these silvers. I might have to pick up this red ice on Fanatics this week.
I thought something told me I'm going to talk to my man tonight about Kobe White and at least what I'm seeing. You might make a pickup.
I might get something. I try to treat myself every couple of months to a good Kobe White.
Well, just like today, I'm browsing Wiseman just out the blue. Like, I haven't browsed James Wiseman in probably 2 weeks. And somebody's like liquidating that James Wiseman card.
So speaking of Curry, this is a nice Curry.
Pull it up.
Right. Let me share it. This one right here, 2019, was it Choice Fusion? This is a good looking card.
Yeah, nice card.
9.5 corners, so it won't 10.
Yeah, it's a nice card.
Hey, actually, it might 10 crossing over it because it's centered.
Could if you want to take that chance, it could. You got 2 10s.
2 10s. Surface is 9.5, so it's just the corners. Oh, it's this corner right here at the bottom right here.
But what's cool is that PSA is going to do that review for you before you crack it.
What I'm saying, it's these 2 corners right here. You see at the bottom?
Yeah, I see it.
But that's a good look action shot going on for a layup.
Yeah, what do you think this thing will sell for? We got 10 bids. And when is the auction over?
Sunday. So plenty of time.
Pop 1 of 3. You know me, you know the way I'm wired. The only knock on this car is that it's not numbered, right?
Not numbered.
Yeah, it's only knock on the car. So whenever I see a card, I ask myself, what's the knock on that card? Sometimes you can have a low number card. The autograph is smushed, smudged, whatever. You see some weak corners. You know.
It's an auto 10. So this is.
Okay. So what's up with that Curry for 4,800? That upper deck. Down. Right there. I know it's
this was last week. What is it? 7.5.
Nice card.
So I give that choice $3,000. I think I go for $3,000.
Probably so. It's probably something like that right now. But it's a Curry. It was once valued at a lot of money. It's down now. Hold up. Show me that. Go to the other Curry over there. The go up, go up. Right there. Out of 50. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 3,200. Okay.
No,
I always wonder where these cards are going in the future.
I don't like the design of this one.
Most people don't. That's what holds the card. But this is all you had back in the day.
Yeah. Headshot ahead.
And most of them are solid colored patches.
Matches.
I don't get on Fanatics.
One thing I do like about Fanatics Collect, like they have this spot on the side where you see collections.
Mm-hmm.
People who are just getting rid of all their stuff or a bulk of their stuff right here.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just go through.
Do they line us out some of the top cards?
Yeah. But again, like if you know who the worst sports cards is and what kind of cards they collect, it's can give you an idea. Tatum kabooms.
Do Tatum cards stand the test of time? You think Tatum cards stand the test of time?
You know what? I've yet to see people buying Tatum cards at the shows here in Connecticut.
I know I didn't see too many on the table the other day when we were out. So I don't know. Then you got the MJ autographs when he played. You got the MJ autographs when he retired.
Yeah. So what is it? What would this card go to? Who wasn't authenticated by CGC? Who was a PSA 10?
It's just authentic right now.
It's just authentic.
The upper corner looks like it's got something going on. That says it's a reflection. This probably has some edge stuff going on. Yeah, we should make this part of the show. This is kind of fun. Just browsing around, see what we see.
Just browsing around.
What's that upper? Like, what's that?
That edge is terrible energy.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a reflection or something, but
No, that's terrible. That's scratch.
I'm thinking if they went authentic surface issue or edge issue.
Let's see if this is the only one in auction. No, that is the only one in auction. Oh, it's at 410 with 4 days ago still though.
Oh, it'll go up because of Jordan. I don't even know didn't have to dig into see what is the comp on that card.
Yeah, I'm going there next. That card looks like that brand of cards looks like a hard card to grade.
It probably is. That's what
I see that other way is all eights.
Stuff that's easy to scratch. You see what, sir?
The first couple cards I searched up were eights from this exquisite.
Yeah, probably hard.
So
LP says been building the Derrick Rose PC. I think he's the next Penny Hardaway of Rob.
So that exquisite sold in September for under $750 best offer, and then it sold as a BGS 8 for $1,300 in October.
There you go. And that card's number, right? 225?
Yeah, 225. So, yeah, that card looks like it's going to be a hard card to 10. Regardless.
Tonight they got Kenny out. They got Jalen Rose in. Interesting.
What's up with Ben Simmons telling Kenny Smith you want to listen to people that played and not talk?
Hold on. Ben Simmons told Kenny Smith.
Yeah.
That he only listened.
Kenny tweeted to him something like, you're young, you still get better, yada, yada, yada. And his reply back, I only listen to people that play, not people that sit and talk.
Man, Ben Simmons is all. But does he know Kenny Smith won back-to-back championships?
Mm-hmm.
It was instrumental.
LP, you got to show me what's in that Derrick Rose PC. I want to start one. I'm just afraid of how much it's going to cost to really start one.
I can salute making one. That is Derrick Rose is a special player. I'm still going to speak about him. Active tense, a very special player.
You know what? While I'm on Finals Connect, let's see if we can find FD and James Wiseman.
I hadn't bought one for a while before tonight.
Oh, hold on. We got some flawless here. We got some flawless.
I was wondering. Jalen Rose got his haircut, got it really cut down.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't look like he got that thing dyed. That's funny. Saw this on Instagram. Where we at? Oh, that's a cool card. I've seen the 101. It's out of 10. That's a cool card. It won't sell for very high. I mean, one could say, why would it? It won't sell for very high, but that's
what do you think it sells for? What's the market for it?
Well, let's go.
I like this red ice.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Just not numbered, right?
No, not numbered. It is something about cracked ice cards that appeal to me.
Yeah.
We'll put a like on that. Those one of those good budget buys right there, though.
Yeah.
$20-$30.
That's about all it will be. Yes. I'm trying to find a price on this other one.
I'm not a big fan of contenders, anything, any sport.
So the card I purchased tonight, someone purchased it back in September for $900, but it was the best offer.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting how you see these prices go. So out of 25, the card you just showed me, best offer was a 150. That was back in October. Yeah,
was 150.
Yeah, out of 20, that was out of 25. So I will put this
3,
maybe 250, 300. Yes, sir. People sleeping on Jimmy, man. No love for Jimmy.
Y'all can see what I look up every week, right? Star Wars, WWE, Lewis Robert, Kobe White, bunch of PC stuff.
There are a lot of Wiseman and Silver.
Now you're not in the Star Wars cards, right?
No, not really. I do want an older one that's autographed by Princess Leia, but no, not really. Who bigger, FD or Big Jon? I think I'm a little taller than Big Jon.
Yeah, what are you like? I'm 6 foot, 5'11", 6 foot. So
I'm 6'3".
Yeah,
a little
so
bit
pretty
taller.
sure you're taller.
Yeah. Mike says, I don't watch as much basketball nowadays, but I know you're the expert, FD. I wouldn't say I'm the expert. I just try to put some time in and watch. No doubt. How do you all feel about Bilal? Bilal's coming up. Bilal, we talked about him last week. He's on the come up. Let me at least pull up his numbers so we can dig into that. He's on the come up. He's actually doing better than I did. I had gave him about 4 years only because he's a thin guy, but I see him filling out. Small forward. Let's pull him up right quick.
He's better than Rick than Sar, I tell you that.
Well, you gotta give these when you come out of the what is it? The O League? What is it called? The
overtime
elite. Yeah, when you come out of that thing, you gotta give these guys some time. Yeah, he jumped from 8.5 points in 27 minutes, 35 minutes to 13.9. I see this guy continuing. I will hopefully one day he can get off the Wizards, but I see him. But these guys coming from France are coached. They get some kind of development over there. So I like Bilal. I like his game. I'm gonna try to watch more of him and see what's going on with him. That's a great question. But I think they have more coaching and training than some of the guys that we see here in the USA. I haven't looked up Bilal's cards. What's this stuff sitting on? Can we find some wins tonight? What's up? Since we're all sitting on stuff, you know what I'm saying? Can we find something that we can sit on?
Anybody else been out to shows this weekend? What y'all see out there? Let us know what's going on in other parts. You know, we got the East Coast, California, but
yeah, what are you saying? I know I didn't see any Bilal at the show. Oh, we got a logo man here. Okay.
He got a logo man?
Yeah, I'm shocked too. Impeccable? Is that impeccable? Yeah, impeccable. Yeah.
I don't know how to say this without sounding disrespectful, but that waters down having a logo man.
What, him having a logo man or some of these young guys? Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know how it goes, man. It gets hot, it gets popular, the hobby, these companies start making it. He has a kaboom, bro.
I personally don't care about kabooms, so
I don't either, sir. I don't care about downtowns in football.
Yeah, I told you my favorite Panini insert is Unleashed, and nobody cares about Unleashed but me. So everybody gets a kaboom, but I don't know.
So Big Jon, you saying that you don't think this is a hot card? 101. Well, let's look at the back though. The selected official license material is not associated. So it's a logo man, but it's not really a logo man.
Yeah. I'm just saying, if you're going to make a logo man, right, there's got to be some criteria that keeps it from being watered down.
It's like the what's the gold patch they were making for a while?
Mm-hmm.
What is that? What is that called? I can't remember the name. I know what you're saying. It's like that. It's like only certain players really have that. I did see Sadiq Bey. I think I saw Sadiq Bey one.
Yeah, it should be reserved for that year's top 30 players or 32 players. One favorite, top 32 players should have logo man.
What's that thing called, man? But you have the what about this Aaron Naismith? A G? I don't know. I can't remember the name of this thing. Gold patch, gold shield.
Maybe it's shield.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it. I look it up sometimes. Now I'm drawing a blank while we're online. Hey, what about this gold wave? This is a number.
Out of 10?
Yeah, for 4Gs.
How much does the regular gold out of 10 go? Gold waves usually go for about 10% less than the standard gold.
Really? Gold wave sells that high?
Gold waves sell high because they're out of 10.
No, dude, gold waves are not numbered.
They're not numbered.
You got the gold shimmer. Shimmer's a number.
Shimmer's a number.
Yeah. 4Gs, this has been here for a while. This card is not a 4G card.
It's Ant-Man.
Okay. Keep watching them. Oh, Looney. Now, I think this is real deal Evander Holyfield. Now, this is player one material, baby.
Immaculate.
Looney. Look at the bottom of the rough. Look at this corner.
Look at that Brandon Miller underneath it, though.
I don't know. I just can't. Select cards look good. I just can't get into them. A gold glitter. Is this thing numbered? This thing is not numbered. No. 10 Gs? Hey, you ever watch the sport card? What's his name? Sports card grader, sports card graded. You know what I'm talking about?
No. Send it to me. I'll check it out.
He makes content. I'll send it to you. He makes content every once in a while. He tells people to be careful out there. Be careful. What do you think about these silver bar cards?
Let me see it.
Oh, you can't see this. Damn. Hold on. You see this check right here?
Yeah.
What do you think of those cards?
Not much.
I got an Adam Vinatieri like that.
It's impeccable, so I'm sure it's not associated with any game or anything.
Yeah. Just a card so you can look at it. Feel good about yourself. What do you
I like check cards.
What's that?
I like check cards.
Well, it seems like the market is fond of chat.
Mm-hmm.
What about this Mellow 4G?
No, I'm good.
Is it because but this is mellow though, you know? That was my attempt at humor.
Oh, I know.
Man, Melo facing the NBA, baby. Yeah, I try not to bat much impeccable.
I do like selects. I like the different courtside and mezzanines and things like that. That appeals to me.
See, like this card here, Anthony Richardson. You see this card?
Yeah.
That patch is not from anything.
No.
Nothing.
I got a Champ Bailey card like that out of 25.
What do you think of Panini? What do you think of Panini One?
It's a decent brand.
It looks cool.
They wanted it to be more higher than what it is, but
yeah. I keep forgetting Nate McMillan is a coach with the Lakers.
He coached with the Lakers?
Yeah, he's a bench coach. He's an assistant coach.
Mm.
You know he had to leave Trae Young alone. Speaking of Trae Young, before we get off here, I was looking at Trae Young the other day. After we had such good things to say about Bilal.
Where does he get traded? I think he's the first big piece to get traded.
You know he's averaging 21 a game, down almost 4 points a game.
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
I think he's the first big name to get traded this year.
Is he really a big name? Is he a big name? I know what you mean. I think I know what you mean. Trae Young, man, he's that. You know what I want to say? He's that LaMelo Ball type, man.
Yeah.
Well, he's like my boy Prison Thing says he's gonna fill up the stat sheet. He's gonna put an L in that lock up. Shoe cards. Before 2020, I think ATL be game used. It'll be game used. Yeah, man. You got players, man, who will score points. But let's go back to this was the stat that jumped out there. You want to see the crazy stat?
Yeah.
Look at Trae Young's field goal percentage.
37.
38.5. And he's shooting 33 from the three. What do you do with that?
Nothing.
You got to do something with it if you're Atlanta. That right there, you will never win games. And I don't even know. Let's see if I can find his plus minus. I think his plus minus is around 0, which is somewhat a good story for him.
Trade him to Houston.
Oh, so you're going to take his career back to another LA.
Well, I think Houston and OKC.
Jalen Green? Him and Jalen Green together? Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Yeah, his plus minus is at -0.3, which is right around 0.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gotten worse over time. He's almost back to his rookie year, plus minus. But you will put him with Jalen Green? That's a bad combo. Man, that's a bad combo. That's like sending people to the abyss.
Well, OKC has to make a trade because they have too many assets. They have too many picks, so they have to do some sort of trading. Mm-hmm. And Houston too. Houston has got a bunch of picks, and they have to do some trading.
Oh, okay. OKC, you have to get Dort out of that. I don't care what you got to do. Lou Dort has to go. Mm-hmm. Then you can bundle some other people up in that thing. And what's the other big that's always hurt? Power forward?
The other Jalen Williams?
Williams. He has to go now.
They just have too many picks, so they have to make a move.
Yeah.
Whether they getting picks for later years or whatever, they have to make a move. And then
Where's Joel Embiid going?
Send him to Utah.
Bro, you just want to slang people. Can you see Joel Embiid playing in the state of Utah?
Oh no!
Wow, you're just slanging folks.
There's another team that's got to make some moves. They got a bunch of picks from Minnesota.
Yeah, Phoenix is trying to make a move here.
Yeah.
How about that? What was Rui doing with that slap? Was that Rui? And why is Vanderbilt still hurt? What is
I don't know. The Lakers have the most unassuming starting five.
I don't know what LeBron thinks about this thing.
You won't know until they go on to a massive losing streak. And then he'll get on social media, in the media, and the true feelings will come out. He's given JJ Redick the most grace that he's given any coach.
I would agree with that.
Did you see the story Tyronn Lue said the other day about the finals?
What do you say?
LeBron had a great he laid into him, and LeBron went to whining to everybody, all the other coaches. I'm doing this. You still got to do more. You're the leader.
I'm still trying to figure out why Phil Hanley is not on this squad coaching. That's the story there. And that sounds just like LeBron. Hey, man, what's up, man? I'm doing my job, man. I got 8 and 8. You see how I'm doing? Hey, man. You're going person to person. That seems like him. Any guy that lays his jersey out and his pants in front of his locker and you better not step over it, you know what I do, Big Jon?
Step on it.
I step all over that shit. It'd be stepped on over something. And then he get me up out of there. Then he send me to Utah. He's like, I only want to talk to Utah, Houston, and Atlanta. If you can't send FD to any one of those, he stepped over my damn jersey. So dude, I gotta go play 5 years in the abyss. Hey, Gladiator 2. Do you plan to see that? You see movies?
Yeah. I don't plan on seeing it.
I go back and forth. I'm leaning on now.
I think I'll wait till it come on cable. Rent it for $5.
What about Wicked?
Nah. Not at all. Doesn't vibe with the house, how we do things. Not something we're gonna go see.
I can see that.
We're going to see Lion King. Or at least my wife and my daughter are.
Are you interested in that? I was asking Junior yesterday. Junior, are you interested? Sitting there looking at him. Are you interested in seeing this?
My wife is, so they'll see it. I'll probably go. Then there's another movie coming out that my daughter wants to see, so we'll probably do a daddy-daughter date for that. We'll go out and watch that together in December.
What is it?
I don't ask me. It's one of the kids' movies. I don't know.
We'll talk about it when it gets closer.
Yeah, when it gets closer.
See, what is it called? We saw it at the theater the other day. Dog Man?
That's it. Dog Man, yeah. She wants to see Dog Man.
She wants to see that too.
Yeah, we can go see Dog Man.
Does she read the books?
No.
Okay, he reads the books.
Yeah. She reads the Judy Taylor, and she's using some diary book now.
Okay.
And she's into watching the Princess not diaries, the one with Anne Hathaway.
Yeah.
That's a movie she's been watching last couple weeks over and over and over. So
hold up. You're not talking about Les Miserables. What are you talking about?
No. Princess Bride.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. There you go. So we've been watching that.
Cool.
We are excited. So getting ready to do some hibachi on the grill this week.
What kind of vegetables you putting on that thing?
I don't know. Yeah, I ain't look at the recipe. You know, we're gonna do some. It's gonna be some beans, some rice, some beans, sprouts.
You always have some vegetables.
Oh, I always have some vegetables. Gotta have a balance.
Mm-hmm.
Meat, starch, and a veggie.
I told Imani, if I ever come to the South, what am I eating? And he was like, "Oh, that's plenty of places." I said, "But never mind. Whenever you start posting, bro, I don't see him. What are these places?" Him and Jerry promised me that there's places to eat in Alabama.
There's places to eat. Now, are they vegan places or vegetarian places for you? I don't know.
I told him I have no problem though. I'll go to a place and eat sides.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not we don't have to go way off the beaten path to find a little something, man.
Mm-hmm. Get you some green beans.
Yeah.
Made in bacon fat.
Yes, that's how they do it, right?
Yeah.
They put that salt pork up in there.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I tasted it, I'm like, oh my god. I went somewhere the other day. I went to a place here called California Chicken Cafe, and I ordered a veggie wrap, and they brought me a turkey wrap. And as soon as I bit into that thing, it's a distinctive flavor, distinctive taste. I was like, no, this is not what I ordered. But it's all good. Like I'll tell people all the time, I go out, I am not the person looking at your plate, judgmental, and got comments about what you're eating. That's not me. I just do.
The only thing I don't like is when you cook stuff in the same grease. Like if I go to a place and I order burger and French fries, and they use the same grease to cook their shrimp stuff in, I can't come back. Like,
bro, I can't. Well, we'll stage away from botulism, bro. I can't mess with that. I gotta have my seafood cooked someplace like that. Come on, man. Yeah, if somebody's doing that, bro, I gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm up. Yeah, that's wild.
But
a lot of places you go, they'll wrap your fish in bacon, cook it, unwrap it. So you may get your fish at the table like, man, this is good as hell. But it was just cooked in either bacon wrapped or bacon grease.
Yeah, that's the thing. When I used to work in restaurants, I can tell when people don't change their grease.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that, my man. Well, Big Jon, I don't want to keep you too late.
Yeah, I got a long day tomorrow.
Yeah,
driving to New York.
What's popping in New York?
Going to pick up my sister-in-law.
Oh yeah, you told me about that. That's right.
I don't know if we're gonna get there in time to go to the seafood place. So that's gonna be the
that place we were talking about. I would love to go to that place, man. It's funny that I just happened to come across a video, and then I sent it to you. You're like, yeah, dog, been there. That place looks amazing.
We go there almost if we're staying a couple of days, we're definitely hitting that place up because it's literally right around the corner from where my sister-in-law lives, and my wife loves it. So
I can see
mustard.
Let's see, Imani and started something.
See, Imani, we said your name too many times before you got on here. Now he pops up.
And we just talked about getting some vegetarian dishes in Alabama. And I told Big Jon that you and Jerry assured me that it's possible. And people love this. So before we get off here, people, what do you all think of this Kendrick album?
Kendrick mixtape. It's not an album.
Okay, mixtape.
It's not an album because one, there's no skits on it. You've never seen a Kendrick album.
What on here?
No skits. You've never seen a Kendrick album with no skits, right? No skits to help with the theme. It's not sold on his website. There's no vinyl for it or nothing. This is a mixtape. This is not an official album. I promise you. You're going to get the album after the Super Bowl. You're going to get the official album after the Super Bowl.
I'm still waiting on this Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg coming in December.
That's going to be good. All right, don't get us sued. You know, Drake out of suing folks.
What is up with Drake, man? How you gonna make that move?
the other side of him coming out.
Hey, Monty, I'm gonna jump over there. I'm gonna be eating a little bit after I get off of here, but I'm gonna jump over there and support y'all and chime in, ask some questions to the group, things like
Monty,
that.
what we got going on Whatnot this week? What you got?
Imani, what's popping? Imani, tell us, dog, what happened to the flight going to F1, baby? What popped off? The event looked cool. I didn't see a lot of information from it. What all did you how was it?
It looked fun from the post I seen from Tanya and stuff. It looked fun.
Looked like a lot of fun. I didn't wake up. I feel you, bro. I've almost missed some flights that way. I get it. I never forget one time I went to San Francisco for Barry Bonds' autograph. I didn't rent a hotel room. So when the event is over late, I just go straight to the airport. My flight leaves at 7 something. So I get to the airport at like midnight, go straight to my gate. I'm thinking I'm good, right? By the time I woke up, they were calling last call on the plane. Like I slept through pre-boarding, I slept through, I think I was on Southwest, slept through my A, B, whatever group I was in. By the time I actually woke up and looked, they were about to close that door.
Mm-hmm. That happened to me before one time in DC because I was just staying up in between flights. I did not sleep the night before.
Man, I got on that plane, bro. I got on that plane. I was out so hard that I know my neighbors was like, "Really?"
The worst thing is sleeping in an airport when nobody's there.
Yeah.
You really waking yourself up like, I'm okay, my stuff's still here.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just you at open air.
Mm-hmm.
People walking around. I'm sitting there with a baseball bat. I think I had a baseball bat. I'm sitting there with a baseball bat. It was interesting. Imani says, I missed 2 flights because Delta had me a flight at 5:30 on Saturday and missed that one too. But Imani, at least you're safe, man. At least you're good to go.
Yeah, hope you got reimbursed.
But Big Jon, I'm gonna let you go. I appreciate everyone that's here. I look forward to this all day today, like I do every week. And man, I appreciate you, man. The vibe you bring, the conversations I can have with you, I really, really enjoy it. It's a fun.
Appreciate everybody came by. Nice, good questions.
Yep, very much appreciate it. You could be anywhere. I always say this, but you decided to be here. We got the Lakers playing Phoenix, and we had a game on earlier, and you were still here. Mike, I appreciate you. Appreciate all the knowledge and researching time. Mike, come back. We plan to start incorporating that. That was fun for me to pick Big Jon's brain a little bit.
Right.
We do some of the same things, and we're looking at some of the same things, but just talking through it was real cool.
The best thing is to be able to talk through what you want to do and just work it out in real time, right? How you cars look good, but when you start talking out loud and just like, making sense.
I think we're seeing some of the same stuff too, because I saw some of the same stuff at the show. There's a price, and if you want the car, come get it. And even when I try to negotiate you on the recent comp, a lot of people aren't willing to come down to that. So then what you gonna do? You gonna walk away? Because while you're negotiating, you can always walk away. Or do you just go get that car because you really want it?
Amani, if you or Jerry are free sometime next week, we may have to get together on how to do that. So, because we can push it to Twitch on the back end.
Yep.
I'm going to have to learn this back end stuff.
Would love to do that. Yeah. And one day, Big Jon, we should have a quiet podcast. What's the play collabo?
Yeah, definitely can do that.
That would be fun. Somebody says, let me know. Money, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, Jerry, Yabo. Appreciate you all. But Big Jon, you have a good one, brother.
You too. Have a good night.
So are you off the rest of the week?
No, no, I'm working.
So are you working tomorrow?
Yep.
When you go to New York?
When I get off?
Okay. Be safe, bro.
My daughter. So, right, quick thing. When my wife was dating, we did a lot of late night drives. That was our thing. Get off work, go late out to eat, come back. So my daughter's excited to have her first late night drive with us. So I'm gonna go to work, nap a little afterwards. We'll get on the road. Worst case scenario, if I'm too tired, we'll stay the night in New York. You know, best case scenario, I drive all the way back, or my wife takes over halfway for the drive back. But she's excited to get her first night drive in. So we're gonna try to give her a night drive.
Okay. Very cool, man. Very cool. I hope y'all enjoy yourselves. Be safe out there.
My wife says nope to driving.
You trying to drive?
Listen, it's what 13 years as a prince and a princess, okay?
I get it. But y'all be safe and enjoy yourself. You stop by the food place, you let me know.
I will let you know.
It's a spot, people. All right, I'll talk to you later, sir.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Peace. Y'all keep rolling now. It doesn't stop.